This tutorial requires two coloring materials, iron oxide powder and acrylic. Let's start by making a pure black stone. There are pure black gypsum powders available on the market, which I personally don't prefer because their hardness is not as good as white gypsum powder. So what I'm going to show you here is how to use iron oxide powder to make a pure black stone. Prepare a silicone mold. For this tutorial, I recommend choosing a mold with many rough and uneven parts. Weigh the gypsum powder and water in a ratio of 135. For my mold, I need 80 grams of gypsum powder and 28 grams of water. Add 10% black iron oxide powder to the gypsum powder. The 10% mentioned here refers to 10% of the weight of gypsum powder. So I need 8 grams of black iron oxide powder. Sometimes 8% is sufficient if your black iron oxide powder is highly concentrated. If you don't add enough, the color will be dark gray. Mix them well. Black, dark gray, or black-gray tone colors combined with metallic acrylic can come out in a vintage style. So you can try other color combos. Please note that the current color is not the final color of the stone. After mixing well, pour the water into the gypsum powder and stir quickly in the same direction until there are no caking inside and no bubbles on the surface. Now the current color is the final color of the stone. If you find that the color is still dark gray and you're using newly purchased iron oxide powder, which is hard to control the amount, you can add a little bit more now to deepen the color. As long as most of the iron oxide powder is mixed with the gypsum powder before adding water, it's okay to add a little more now. Pour the mixture into the mold. After about an hour, when the surface of the stone feels cool and solid, demold it. Prepare a sandpaper of 1000 grit or a nail polishing stick. While polishing, rinse the stone at the same time. You can also do this under the faucet. This step can wash away the surface powder and improve the texture of the stone. When you finish, place the stone in a cool and ventilated place to dry. Be careful to avoid direct sunlight. There's another step of coloring to achieve the vintage effect. Prepare acrylic, a brush, and some water to dilute the paint. Metallic acrylic colors like gold, browns, and silver will create a vintage effect. Dip the brush into a small amount of acrylic. Please note that it's important to apply the color in small amounts multiple times, otherwise the effect may appear heavy and unnatural. You don't need to color the entire stone, just apply the acrylic on the raised areas. Let's also make a silver effect. Although it looks silver, I actually use pearly white acrylic. If you use silver acrylic, that works too. Drill a hole with a hand drill or an electronic puncher for faster operation. Attach a sway string and decorate it with a bow. This can be used as a home tray to hold candles, jewelry, keys, and other small items. Drop essential fragrance oil or spray perfume on the parts of the stone without acrylic paint. The stone will absorb the liquid and diffuse fragrance. You can bundle the stone with fragrance for sale. Please note that only apply the fragrance where there's no acrylic paint, as the acrylic colors may be corroded by oils or perfumes. This is the end of this tutorial. If you have any questions, please drop a comment. If you're interested in more tutorials of aroma stone and candle making, don't forget to follow this channel. Bye!